Hello, my name is Helena Jeffrey-Brown, and I'm the head of the delegation for the government of Antigua and Barbuda. Coming into COP16 for the UN Convention on Biological Diversity, our priorities were to make sure that the needs and requirements of SIDS, such as Antigua and Barbuda, were met. And we did that through, or we're doing that through going to the resource mobilization and financial mechanism contact groups to make sure that our interests are being protected and registered, making sure that our interests, when we discuss marine and coastal biodiversity, are considered. There is a proposal that we separate the island biodiversity work program from that document, so it stands alone, and we are supporting that proposal because island biodiversity is rare. I shouldn't say rare, is that it's important that we protect island biodiversity. It's very susceptible to many of the drivers of biodiversity loss, such as invasive alien species, climate change, and the whole gamut of them. So we have to make sure that our island biodiversity, the vulnerabilities of it, are particularly protected. And then, of course, it's important that we make sure that we're fully present when we're looking at planning, monitoring, reporting, and review, to make sure that our needs and requirements are included in all of these documents. So yes, it is very interesting being here as a small island developing state with a tiny delegation of 3 and trying to manage 4 contact groups and sometimes 5 sessions that take place simultaneously. It has been quite an experience. Yes, COPs are usually very harrowing, difficult. You start early in the morning, you end late at night into the next day. But this is what COPs are for. The idea is to make sure that we represent all our needs and interests, to make sure that SIDS are definitely represented here. And we are working together with all the other SIDS to make sure that we have a strong voice when we make statements on the floor, so that they know that it's many of us, not just individuals, that is many of us, up to 40 SIDS here, that where we represent the interests of. Another thing that we came to COP for was to look at all our other partners. Antigua and Barbuda is part of the NBSAP Accelerated Partnership. This was the brainchild of Colombia, and then they joined with Germany and a variety of other countries, including Antigua and Barbuda. The idea behind it was to provide ways for us to implement our global biodiversity framework in terms of our NBSAPs on the ground. And we were able to meet with them on several occasions, and we're able to figure out how they're helping us, how they'll help us into the future. Right now, Antigua and Barbuda is very fortunate because the NBSAP Accelerated Partnership is working with us, hand-holding us, helping us with project preparations, all working towards meeting our goals and targets under the Global Biodiversity Framework.